Hey, it's the Midnight Raven, and today we are looking at two cases of two missing girls that just seem to vanish into thin air. These are the last photos and missing person cases of Kristen Modafferi and Rebecca Coriam. If you want to know more about my channel, make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video. So we're going to start off with Kristen Modafferi. So in June 1997, Kristen was snapped at a museum with her back to the camera. This was the last photo of Kristen, which you will see at the end of this video, before she would disappear shortly after her 18th birthday. At around 3 p.m. on the 23rd, after finishing her shift at a coffee shop in San Francisco, she told friends that she might go to a beach party. She had recently relocated to the area and was about to go to university to study for a photography degree. About 45 minutes after she left work, she was seen with an unnamed woman. The pair was still seen in the shopping mall where the coffee shop was that she had worked at. Kristen went to an ATM machine and didn't return to her shared accommodation that evening. After not returning that evening, her roommates didn't report her missing to the police. It was not until 3 days later, when her father tried to contact his daughter, that he failed numerous times to reach her by phone and went to the apartment and found she was not there. After asking the roommates where Kristen was, they said they hadn't seen her for 3 days. Now, am I wrong in thinking that you may have contacted the parents or contacted the police if your roommate just disappeared after 3 days, or at least asked for a welfare check? So it wasn't until 3 days later, when her father was unable to contact his daughter, that the police became involved in this missing person case. An investigation was started, but his daughter still remains a missing person till this day. The mystery woman in the mall still remains a mystery, with no name ever given for the mystery woman, and no one has ever come forward being that mystery woman. Would we know more if this mystery woman came forward? Maybe we would, maybe we wouldn't. But because Kristen has never been found alive or dead, she is still classed as a missing person to this day. So my advice, if your roommate goes missing for 3 days, even after say 48 hours, maybe contact their family members, contact a friend, a partner, see whether they have seen them. It seems a very small thing to say that a girl goes missing and you take 3 days to even realize she's gone, or that something may be untoward. Maybe had someone have realized 24 hours later, Kristen may have been found alive and well. Obviously, we have no idea what happened to Kristen. Is she alive? Is she dead? Today, she still remains a missing person. So, the next case of another missing girl. This is Rebecca Coriam. Rebecca was 24 and seemed to be living a good life. She was working her dream on a cruise ship for Disney in March of 2011. Sounds wonderful. The last photo captured on Rebecca was disturbing. It was on a CCTV camera in the ship, showing her using the ship's internal phone. Moments later, after hanging up the phone, she was seen distressfully tugging at her hair and pacing the ship. She then put her hands into her pockets and then walked out of the room with the CCTV. After using the phone, putting her hands in the pockets and walking out of that room, Rebecca was never seen alive again. She would fail to turn up for the beginning of her next shift, which caused alarms to other crew members, who then decided they needed to search the ship to find Rebecca. Whether she had hurt herself, was she in distress, or had she just failed to appear on shift due to maybe oversleeping? So, the ship was searched, and at the time there was no sign of Rebecca anywhere. The ship at that point was docked just off the coast of Mexico. One theory was she may have jumped overboard, with the pictures of her in the ship's room being very distressed. Maybe she was disorientated, maybe she was having some kind of psychosis or breakdown and had jumped off the ship in distress. A pair of her flip-flops were later found by a swimming pool, but didn't get any clues to what had happened. So new clues were found on the ship of her whereabouts apart from these flip-flops by a pool. So, years later, an out-of-court settlement was issued by the Disney Cruise Liner Company to the family of Rebecca. That was in 2016. To this day, Rebecca remains a missing person with no body found and with no sightings of Rebecca since leaving the ship's room on CCTV. They can't say whether Rebecca Coriam is alive or dead, but the settlement to Disney kind of suggests that maybe Disney knows more than they're letting on, and that the family was silenced by a settlement. That I can't be sure of, and no one knows details behind that settlement because it was settled kind of undercover. So, what happened to Becca Kareem still remains a mystery, and what happened to Kristen Modafferi still remains a mystery. Two young women living supposedly their best life just suddenly vanished one day and have never been seen since. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're loving these last photo missing person cases, do let me know down below in the comments. What do you think happened to these girls? Do you think Kristen went with this mystery woman and was maybe trafficked? Do you think Rebecca fell off the ship after being disorientated? And do Disney know more than they're letting on with an out-of-court settlement to the family? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you want to see more from me, this is True Crime with the Red Knight Raven. This is a new series I've started, and I'm hoping you're enjoying the videos. And I will see you all very soon for a video soon. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye guys.